boombox wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Yeah, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing. Not at all scary. One eye open like Betty Wops and fine to these Urkels that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elder, trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, Black Sun, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing son up, baby.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's Backpack Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the swag, pull up where you at. No cap if the Brody is speaking the soft facts. My advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeants are with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walking, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the postgame show. You're back again. It's your boy Scotty, and you're watching Off Script. Now, listen, I know I heard some people, I'm reading some comments and saying people about fighting and all that type of stuff. I ain't here for all that. All right. And if at the end of the day, if you at somebody's home field and you planting flags, you get whatever you deserve. That's how I feel about it. You get whatever you deserve. But congratulations to Jackson State, SWAC East champs. That's what they do. That's what they did. They came, they saw, they conquered. Now I'll say this before I get to the callers, right? Because I want all Jackson State fans to get all your glory out, call in, talk your mess, talk your smack. Is more than welcome, right? This is my thing, right? If I'm Southern, first of all, I'm not taking nothing. Listen, if you was on the member live only stream, I called the whole game. From no point did I ever think Jackson State was going to lose. At 8 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, their offense is just too damn good. They're a quick strike offense. Southern's best bet was to make them go play for play for play for play for play for play. That's the only way. Thank you, Kirk. Thank you. Give me my respect. Thank you. I called it play for play. I was never worried that Jackson State was going to lose this game because they're the better team. When you're the better team, all you got to do is get your shit together. Like literally, that's all you got to do is get your shit together when you're the better team. And that's what they did at the end. I'm blaming this game strictly off of the defensive coordinator not understanding matchups. Bro, they have probably one of the best wide receivers in the game, Malachi Wyman, as a freshman. You never let him go one-on-one. That should be rule number one. You never let Wyman go one-on-one with nobody. He should be doubled every single play. All right? They didn't do that, you lose. When you got Shedeur, I said once they gave the ball back to Shedeur, I said Shedeur is built for this. Shedeur is built for that. That moment right there, what you saw today, that's what Shedeur is built for. He's built for that moment. As long as he has the weapons around him to make the plays he needs to make, he's built for that. You see what I'm saying? Southern, on the other hand, it's not. Bubba is not built for that moment. Southern's offense is not built for that moment. The play callers, Zach Grossi, is not built for that moment. All right? He's not built for the moment. So for me, at the end of the day, it's simply saying our team is better than yours. Our players are better than yours. And your defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator suck. They played great 3 quarters of football. But when the chips mattered the most, when they needed a play to make, first of all, Jordan Lewis has to be the most unreliable FCS player of the year I've ever seen in my life. He has to be the most unreliable player I've ever seen in my life. Because you can't, how do you go from FCS All-American to I don't show up in the biggest game? You know who did show up? James Houston. All right. I've said that from day one. Jordan Lewis is not that guy. He's just not. But you know who did show up in the biggest moment and got the biggest play of the game? James Houston. That's what players do. Big time players make big time plays in big time moments. James Houston. He's the guy. Malachi Wyman. He's the guy. Shedeur Sanders. He's the guy. So what are we doing? All right, let me get to, oh, here you go. I saw Mr. Wilson. Hey, caller, you loud, talk to me.
Hey, Script, this Wilson, man.
Talk to me.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hey, look, number one, hey, man, that was an absolute awesome game. That's the, JSU, SU I grew up watching. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's FUSU. The other part of that is, hey, look, real impressed with Shedeur. This game, ain't gonna lie, he looked like a freshman for all of 3.5 quarters, but he brought it on home. Hey, go Tigers, FUSU, and Alcorn. Winter is coming, baby. Winter is coming.
All right, appreciate the call. Out. Listen, facts. This kid, right? Listen, 2 people. I'm not doing no baller awards. My baller awards are tomorrow. All my baller awards. So anybody asking me to do a baller award tonight, I don't do it tonight because I like to go rewatch the games to get everybody, right? But the game ball goes to Malachi, Keontae, and Shador. You could give Houston the game ball, but I mean, it was sporadic. He made a big play at the end of the game. I'll give you that. But when I give a game ball, as a guy who showed up the whole game, and Keontae Hampton showed up all game long. And everybody who been dick riding Aubrey Miller, he's not bad. All right. He's definitely, Corbin too. Yeah, definitely Corbin. He's not bad. All right. Miller's not bad, but he's not Keontae. By any stretch of the imagination, he is not Keontae Hampton. All right. Hey, Ryan, go ahead. Talk to me.
Hey, Scotty, you on one tonight, man. You really the whole weekend, man. You been on one. Starting with you do Kevin Samuels and on Ford, man. I realize we never been in agreement this much the whole weekend. But Keontae definitely played good. But James Houston, man, if you notice, they put a lot of attention on him.
They did.
They chipped him a lot.
They did. Yep, they did. You're right. They did.
I don't know if you checked it, but yeah, they chipped him a lot, man. But James made plays, man. Damn, it was a good ass game though, man. I ain't gonna count, man. Southern did better than what I expected them to do. But damn.
All right, Ryan, yeah, I gotta give you your flowers though, Ryan. I can't lie, I gotta give you your flowers. Them putting Bubba in, and you said it. Listen.
I told you, I did. I told you. See, Bubba just gives more of a threat of the pass. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah, Skelton is more dynamic as far as the run, but like I said, Jackson built for that. I mean, like I said, I knew they were gonna make adjustments from last week. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason I said that.
Yeah. But no, you're right. I mean? I gotta give you credit for that one. You're right for that one. Once I saw them go in, I saw what he was doing. I was like, yeah, they definitely needed.
They need that threat of the pass. Yeah,
they do.
And Bubba was scaring me. I ain't gonna lie, man. But like I say, them boys made plays. And like I said, you own one this whole weekend. Malachi White, I was praying. I'm like, man, just please throw Malachi the ball. Like, you got to give that man. One play out of every drive, you got to throw him the ball, man. Like, he's different.
Yeah,
Malachi is different.
He is.
You got to throw him the ball.
Absolutely right.
But man, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Southern played good, man. They had me scared a lot, man. But Jackson pulled it through, man. Shador did good, man. But I watched the ESPN stream. I didn't even watch your stream. I'm gonna go back and watch your stream because I like to hear, you know what I'm saying, your comments. But man, just have a good show, man. And I'm listening to you the rest of the night, bro.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate it, Ryan. Oh, my girl. Hey, what's up, Mr. Ford? Talk to me.
Listen, the thing now is the ball is in the court of Banks, the AD. If they get the right staff, because all them guys are going to be fired at Southern. I don't see them keeping anybody. If they get the right staff, Southern will contend next year. When Dawson Odom left, that team has done nothing but gone backwards. I saw an exchange on the sideline between the head coach Rollins and Ladarius Skelton, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the facial. I didn't like the body exchange between both of them. But like I said, I'm just waiting to see who Southern's going to get because we need Southern to win. We need Southern to be competitive. It helps black college football when Southern is winning. Okay, have a good night, and I'm enjoying the show. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it, Mr. Ford. Listen, at the end of the day, this game, Skelton, first of all, Skelton shouldn't have been happy at all. And anybody, I want you to admit, if y'all listen, anybody who said that Southern should have kicked the field goal, you don't know football. I'm telling you that right now. If anybody was on the bandwagon that said, hey, Scotty, Southern should kick the football. No, you do not play like that with Jackson State. You could do that with UAPB. You can do that with Valley. You can do that with Alabama State. You can do all that. What? 12 likes? 12 likes? Wow, the disrespect. All right. So you can do that with all that. You can do that with every other team. You cannot play like that against Jackson State. And for you to leave Skelton off that field in a 4th and 1 is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. I don't understand what is the issue. He is your best athlete. He's going to go get you the ball. He's going to go get you the TD. He's going to go get you the TD. And the mere fact that you consistently leave him off the field at big moments, but it just bothers me. It really does. And I feel as though Southern got really cute in the 3rd and 4th quarter to put this game away. They did. But at the end, listen, give credit what credit is due. Jackson State was never out of this game. Their offense does not allow them to. Their offense will never allow, unless you're up 30-7 with like 6 minutes left in the game. That's the only time. Okay, I'm like, damn, Jackson State, they lost. But if Jackson State is 2 touchdowns or less in the game, they have an opportunity to win that game. I don't care what you're talking about. If it's 2 scores or less, Jackson State always has an opportunity to be in the game because of how fast they can score the ball. It's just that simple. All right. If you're a member on the call line, please put your last 4 in there. Hey, Carly, you loud. Talk to me.
What up, Scotty? It's Sean.
What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, I know you don't want to hear your voice, and I know you got a lot of calls, but it was something that you said during the commercial break before the last drive, right?
Yeah.
You said you continue to say this. You said I would play it because I got it on my iPad, but I don't want you to hear yourself. You said I'm not worried. Shedeur is built for these moments. And then you continue to say this. Jackson State knows that they have better players. They just need to get the ball back and execute. They can score too fast. They live and die off of that. Okay, you just scored a touchdown. Jackson State to score in like 10 seconds. But in that moment when Shedeur stood in the pocket and he took that hit, before that play, you said the safety is too far on he needs to get over. He didn't want to come off the hash. He stayed on the damn hash, and then when he shuffled back, he was shuffling back toward the center of the field. And you know you got Wideman over here, bro. You know you got Wideman over here. And all they did was run Corbin underneath and send Wideman on like a post, a skinny post.
It was a sail route, right? So what it does is he goes inside, bends up, and goes back outside. It's a sail route. It's kind of like it's a sail route.
Yeah, and it was a perfect play because who had one-on-one coverage?
Wideman.
The wrong damn person.
Just that simple.
Yeah, but you knew, but yeah, man, I was bluffing, man, at the 8-minute mark. You know how you be trying to psych yourself out and shit?
You was the boy, you.
I was frustrated, Scott. I was over here like, man, y'all too good for this shit.
Was never worried. I was never worried. Never worried.
Yeah, nah. You was honest. Yeah, you was honest. I give you that, bro. But way to call it though. You call every play all the way down the stretch. Every play. And you're right though.
Hey, but you remember
the game, bro.
Hey, you remember when they
I want all
go ahead.
All Southern fans, y'all lost the game. Your coaches lost y'all the game. Got outside of the game plan, and it cost you.
Sean, you remember hold on before you go. You remember when they had those back-to-back false starts?
Correct. Yep.
And I said I don't care. I said I don't care. Like
you kept saying that, bro. I was like, Scotty crazy. He was like, I don't care.
I said, I don't care.
It could be first. They need 1st and 30.
I said for you to stop Jackson State, it needs to be 1st and 30. 1st and 20 is nothing to Jackson State. What is that it's nothing to them. They do that in their sleep.
We've seen them do it before.
Come on, man.
We've seen them do it before, bro.
It's too easy, bro. It's too easy. I was never worried.
Yeah.
I was never worried. But hey, appreciate the call, Sean.
All right.
All right, man. Hey, what's up, T? Talk to me.
Hello?
What's up, T? Talk to me. You loud. Talk to me.
Go Jackson State.
raising them. You starting them young, huh? Starting them young.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, Shedeur Sanders! Yes. His completion rate 77.4, his passing completion rate percentage. Didn't I say it was going to be above 69%? I was right.
Okay.
No, but I was definitely wrong about the score. Woo,
Definitely.
that was a tough game.
Definitely.
Tough game. I don't think anybody has given him credit yet, but Shiloh, whew, Shiloh kept that touchdown. He grabbed that dude and took him down right there on the 1 yard line. That was a game-saving stop right there. And he also did the interception.
Okay.
So Shiloh should definitely get a baller award.
Definitely won't.
You said definitely won't.
Definitely won't. Definitely won't.
I'm not gonna come on here and stay for very long, but Shiloh, he played an amazing game.
Okay.
Like, he was messing up there. Well, not necessarily messing up. I don't know. It was just some disconnect. But he was running. He was making plays. You were talking about how slow he was. He was running. He was gonna make something happen.
I said Shador is the slowest, slipperiest dude you'll ever meet in your life, and I mean that.
Yeah, and he was definitely running slow, running 30+ yards, slow as hell. They just over there looking at him.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. Run. That's what happens when you're in man-to-man defense. It happens all the time. Okay.
All right, I don't have anything to say other than we won. Hi. Say go Jackson State. Go Jackson State.
Hi, little man. Thank you for calling. Appreciate you. Let me see. 6599. Got you. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's up, Scotty? Of course,
what's good? What's up?
Man, look, this game damn near got me fired. I was cussing at my manager and shit. But look, you know all these folks from Jackson State, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm Jackson State too. You know, they talk shit about you being a hater and all this and all that. But you believe tonight more than they did. You know, motherfuckers were scared. But good game. Now, the second thing of business, them bets that we made the other day, they solid, right?
Oh, if you made a bet with somebody, yeah, they good. You're good to go.
Okay, well, we got to wait a little bit later for Smash because you know he out there recording right now.
All right.
And the third thing, next week I got a pitch for you.
What's up?
You remember the Texas Southern Post game when Tanya beat them called in?
Yeah.
The older lady and the lawyer. Yeah.
Oh,
man, you ought to
KJ.
clip that
and
make it like a little preview clip because that shit was funny as hell. Boy, I died laughing. I was drunk as shit.
Hey man, appreciate
it.
Hey, appreciate the call, Cortez.
No problem.
All right, man. If you're a member on the call, please put your last 4 in and you can skip the line, all right? If you're a member on the call, please put your last 4 and skip the call. If you're a member on the call, caller, you loud, talk to me. The line, all right? If you're a
Hey man, I'm goddamn calling from Atlanta, Georgia. I was watching the game.
Talk to
on
me.
my iPad. I'm on the damn fire truck watching the game. I'm like, man, we on the way to a car wreck. I'm like, bro, please don't let nobody wreck. Bro, like for real. I'm like, yo, what? Then we get there and the person on the side of the road, I'm like, yo, y'all gotta wait. I'm trying to see the end of this game first, for real.
Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? Oh, you stupid, bro.
No lie, bro.
Oh my God, that's too funny, bro.
That was a good ass game though. I'm glad Deion them pulled it out.
Did the guy survive? Did the guy survive, bro?
Yeah, she was straight, bro.
All right.
I loaded her up in the back of the ambulance, and then I came back to my phone and seen the rest of the game.
Oh man, you're funny, bro. Hey, appreciate the call, my boy. Appreciate the call.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
All right, man. That was funny. That boy said, yeah, he said, man, I hope boy, that's funny. That is funny. Hey, caller, you loud, talk to me.
Yo, what's up, man? This is Steve Dallas again, bro.
Talk to me.
Hey, I need you to do me a favor. Can you run down real quick how they do this playoff thing with Sweat?
I can't hear you. Your background's messed up. Your phone's messed up. You gotta
hold on, say. I was saying, how do they get to do the playoffs? I know you were saying that it would probably be Prairie View and Jackson State in the SWAC championship, but how do they go by, you know what I'm saying, picking the teams?
Well, Jackson State's not going to be in the playoffs because they made the SWAC championship, so that's out the question.
Right. So I'm just saying, so they do have a playoff system?
Who has a playoff system?
SWAC.
No.
SWAC.
No, they don't.
Do the SWAC have?
No.
Okay, so how do they determine the champ who goes to the championship?
They play the SWAC champion. So if you win your conference, so if you have the best record in your conference, then you go to the SWAC championship. So if PV goes undefeated in the West, or they just lost. So if PV beats Valley at the end of the week, then they go to the SWAC championship. If they lose the Valley and Alcorn beats Jackson State, then Alcorn goes.
Okay, so if Jackson State lose to Alcorn, will they still?
Yeah, they're automatically in. With the win tonight, they are automatically in.
Okay,
they're automatically into the SWAC championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, one more thing. Is it possible that you can do a replay on the game? Can you?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, you can go watch it. It's on my live stream, right? It's in my videos. Just go up to watch party and watch it all over again.
Okay, bet.
No problem.
All right, man. It's good to talk to you, man. Man, appreciate you, bro. You the bomb, bro.
Hey, appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much for calling.
All right, bro. Peace.
All right, peace. 454825482. Hey, DeAndre, you're not in here, bro. So try it back. You're not in here. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
What's your name? Where you come from?
D.I. Love is in the house. What up, cuz?
What's good? What's your name? Where you come from?
D. Fields called from Dallas. I told you, Scott, I'm telling you what I know, man. Jackson State is the hottest in the SWAC, baby. Hear me? I done rolled up. Now it's time to go up behind this. Because next week, man, it's going down, Holmes. It's going down. The biggest show you ever seen in your life in the SWAC. Next week, it's going down.
I mean, I'm going to be at the games, though. I mean, it is what it is.
I'm going to be at the game. $1,000 my pocket. I'm betting on everything I see, man. It's that serious next week, bro. It's that serious, bro. Like this is the game when I was a little kid, surrounded by Alcorn fans. It was going down, bro. Like 50,000 gonna be at the game, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be a movie. Just get your popcorn ready. D.I. Love. All y'all Alcorn fans, y'all know what time it is.
All right, man. Appreciate the call, my boy. Hey, DeAndre Atkins, bro. You don't even know your last four, my boy. Your last four is not 5482. It's 0284. I'm looking at your name right now. Come on, my guy. You got to be better than this. Hey, caller, you're live. DeAndre, you don't even know your last four, bro.
5482. Yeah.
No, it's 0284. I'm looking at your number right now.
Oh, dang. Oh, damn. That's my something. That's another number. My bad, yo.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm sipping on something. Hey, so it seemed like I think Southern got conservative, and I think they were just waiting for the clock to run out. You could tell the trust that JSU coaching staff has in Shador, even as a freshman. It was funny when you said that he was built for this. What made you think he was built for this? Because a lot of things have been said about him as a freshman, and so what made you think that he was going to be built for it?
His last name. Listen,
I mean, I agree, but
that it's just
people who ain't think that,
bro. It's just that simple for me, bro. It's his last name. You have to when you're listen. This is why Shiloh doesn't have to be as great as Shador. Not even on the same level, because when you're a quarterback, the ball is always in your hand. The ball, you're always the one making the decisions, unless you're just heading the ball off, but you're always the one making the decisions. So you've been doing this your whole life. You've had that last name for your whole life. People are gunning for you just because of your last name.
Yeah.
It's just that simple. So he's built for it. And when you have the weapons he has now, granted, if he had a bunch of Southern receivers, then I'm like, oh shit. Like, like I'd have been like, ooh, okay, yeah, he gonna have to really pull some out of his hat. He doesn't have that. He has top level talent that can go out and make plays. And let me give you the perfect example. Right? Shador throws a go route to Malachi Wideman. Malachi Wideman is 6'5" and high points the ball. Bubba throws the same ball to a 6'5" guy against Shiloh, and the boy, he has like a -3 vert. What the hell, bro? Like you make Shiloh look like he's 6'3". Like that's the difference between having a playmaker and a guy. He is a guy on the roster. Malachi Wideman is a playmaker. Like those are the differences. The Keith Corbins, the Malachi Wideman's, the Trevante Ruckers. You have playmakers. Southern has a bunch of guys. That's what they have. It's a difference. But go ahead.
Yeah. Now, the one thing about Rollins, it seemed like they were just hoping. They were just hoping. Please run out. Please run out. And to me, they should have maintained being aggressive. Because to me, that's the only way you beat JSU is by being aggressive. You can't wait for the clock to run out. So, but it was a good game, though. I'm sure Skelton's pissed, though. But
he should be.
Man.
He should be. I wouldn't even listen. I wouldn't even show up for the Bayou Classic. For what? For what?
Yeah, because you really could have he really could have played wide out the whole fucking time. You could have had them both on the field at the same time, and he's good enough to play, tall enough to play wide out. He probably could have been their best wide receiver. So, but hey, man, I'm enjoying the show.
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate the call. Let me see. Nobody wants to put their last for us. I'm just gonna start picking people. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Where your name? Where you call from?
Hey, my name is Tim. Scotty, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Tim. Talk to me.
I just want to say I've been a Spike fan for years, grew up on it, and I want to say that you're very effective, and I like what you've been doing, and you know your stats, you know your data, you know you research it. And I was watching you for weeks, and I wanted to know, have the Spike commissioner or anybody ever reached out to you to have you to work with them, because your platform is much widespread than theirs are.
Negative. I don't think they like my my packaging. How I package this.
Well, why don't I just a recommendation, try to reach McClellan, because we've got, we have Spike folks, but we don't see them doing too much when it comes to what you're doing. So that's one of my recommendations. But great job, keep it up, and I know you know your task, you research it, you know your data, and that's very impressive.
Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem.
All right, man.
Thank you.
What's up, Engaged, man? What's up, my guy?
What's happening, man?
What's up?
What's going on, bro?
Right, man, chilling. What's good?
Hey, that was a good win. That was a hard fought win. We still got to get that running game together.
Nah, you don't.
ASAP.
You don't. You really? No, I'm not even trying to be funny. You don't. Like the reason. Listen, bro, you're not going to find 5 corners that can guard 5 of Jack State's receivers. You're not going to find it. That's why it's so effective, bro. Let me list out these 5 guys: Malachi Wideman, Keith Corbin, Robert Lanier, Trevante Rucker, Newman. Who else you want to throw in there? I mean, throw anybody in there. Those 5 guys, right? You usually go about 4 and 1. So you usually do about a 4x1 with the running back or whatever. You ain't gonna find 4 guys like it's. That's why Keith Corbin in the slot is so effective, because it's usually against your nickel corner who's not that good. You put your nickel corner is supposed to honestly be one of your best corners, because he has to cover 2-way goals. But Keith Corbin is too big, too strong, and too good. So you got that in the inside. Yeah. Then you got Malachi Wideman, who's 6'5" on the outside. Then you got Trevante Rucker, who's 6'2", 6'3", can jump out the gym on the outside. And then you got Lanier, who's a great route runner. It's too much problems. It's too many problems.
Yeah, everybody knows what everybody. I think it's basically everybody knows what their strengths are. You know what your strength is. It helps. It helps us within the game.
Yeah.
So if I'm going, you know what I'm saying, the jump ball, and I'm looking at it, we had 3 times to score within the first half. And I'm looking at it where Shador was forcing basically he was forcing the ball because he was basically being dead on, his security blanket is Keith Corbin.
Yeah, so, it should be. He's 6'2", he's 6'2", 6'3" in the slot.
That's why he had the 2 interceptions.
He's 6'2", 6'3" in the slot. What are we doing? You don't come on, man. You know what normal slot receivers are? 5'10", 5'11".
5'9".
You know what I'm saying? That dude is 6'2", 6'3" in the slot. It's easy money. Easy money.
and you know, the defense came out. They woke up. They woke up after that second touchdown, and you know, basically, you know, it was kind of tee off. So I'm gonna say it like this: both Fobbs and Rollins don't need to be in New Orleans for the Bayou Classic, regardless.
Yeah, you might as well. To me, listen, bro. If I'm being honest, bro, I would rather take two fans to come down and coach Grambling and Bayou Classic. That would be more exciting than having them two coaches coach. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It'll be more of an exciting game.
Oh man. And then I felt your pain on that Alcorn PV game.
Oh, that pissed me off, bro. Don't even talk about that. That pissed me off.
Yeah, like you took it. You taking the game that right there. You took the game out of the hands of PV though.
Yep, but
like they was marching down the field. They was getting ready to score. You took the game.
All right, but this is the post game for Jackson State though. This post game for Jackson State.
I know.
All right, David, I'm gonna have to let you go. Appreciate the call. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Scott, hey, what's up, bro?
What's good? Talk to me.
You in Jackson next weekend? What's going on?
Yeah, I'll be at the Capitol Classic.
Hey, man, you need to swing by the tailgate, man.
Oh, man.
I called in a few times.
Hold on, let me write your number down.
Called in a few. Hey, I'll DM you on Twitter my info.
Okay.
And where we tailgating at.
Hey, yeah, let me know. Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, man. Hey, Southern. If my boy Coach 30 is doing a thing, they pissed down their legs. They had the game.
Too big for the moment, you know. I'm just gonna be a little kid.
Too big for the. Yeah, they pissed down their leg, and you know, they. It is what it is. Man, enjoy the game next weekend. It's gonna be 60,000 in Jackson. Relaxing.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good game, man. Appreciate the call, my boy. Hit me up in Twitter.
Yep.
All right, man.
Yep.
Hey, Chris, I don't see your number, Chris. So I'm gonna skip you. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Man, what's up, Scotty?
What's up?
It's Keontae, bro.
Talk to me.
Hey, man, I need the whole coaching style spot.
For Southern?
For Southern. I need Rollins gone. I need the defensive coordinator. He don't even need to come back to the facilities tonight. He just need to get in his car and just leave after this.
Don't even make it back to the team meeting.
Don't even come back to the locker room, my boy. You just walk straight to your car. Cause how you leave wide and open on 2 drives in the fourth quarter, 1-on-1. How you do that?
Don't make sense to me. I would never. Somebody else gonna have to beat me. I would never.
It don't make no sense, bro. Like it's common sense that he don't have.
I think it's a lot of common sense. I'm gonna go back and watch this game and I have to break it down because this game is going to really. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's just really gonna bother me if I don't go back and watch it and break it down. It really will. It really will.
But I had to call in for the Southern folks because it looked like nobody else was gonna call in. So I had to come on in here and hold it down for the home team. Because everybody else was, I don't know what they doing. They probably in the corner crying somewhere.
If it was my team, I know I would be. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be in a hole somewhere just crying.
Well, I appreciate the call.
All right, no problem, man. Peace. Let me see who I got up here. 3. Hey, caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Baby Stephen A. Smith.
What's good? What's your name? Where you calling
from?
You
got the chat room quiet. You went with Jackson State and you called the game.
That's what I do.
You need to start charging these chat people for information. Don't give away for free.
And
you enjoy the rest of your weekend, big guy.
No problem. Thank you so much. I be trying to tell y'all act like I don't know what I be talking about. Y'all come in here, oh, Scotty, you don't know football. Scotty, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, bro, I called the whole game. Never once was worried that Jackson State was going to lose. But then everybody called it in. Scotty, it seems like you're a Jackson State hater. Oh, why do you hate Jackson State so much, Scotty? Like, are you rooting against us? I'm like, bro, stop being I'm like, bro, stop being emotional, man. Y'all some sensitive ass fans. I'll tell you that for real. Y'all some sensitive ass fans. All right. What's up, my guy? You live.
Scotty.
What's goody?
Man. DJ Black and Mild. Player Circle. Man. What up, my brother?
What's goody?
Man, we spoke earlier about the game. And we spoke, and I said if Southern couldn't throw the ball, if all they was going to do was try to run, you said it, I said it, we agreed that a W wasn't going to happen for Southern. They didn't even use the quarterback like I thought they should have.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
he was supposed to be the special man, but really didn't do much. And man, big ups to the Randy Moss of HBCU football, Malachi Wiseman. Big up to that guy, man.
Facts.
He out there mossing them.
Facts.
And should have had another touchdown. He actually dropped one, remember? He could have landed on the 2 or 3 yard line. He kind of went through his hands or whatever. But great win. Enjoy that game next week, man. It'll be 60,000 up in the vet. Great win. Go JSU, baby.
I appreciate the call, my boy. What's up, Rocky? Talk to me.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Scotty, man, you did a great job today calling them games, man. I want to let you know, man. But there's so much happened during that game, right? What I want to talk about is the reason why I just hate quarterbacks like Bubba McDaniel who have offensive coordinators like Grossi. They do all that cute shit in the beginning of the game, and then when they run out of shit to do in the fourth quarter,
they ain't got nothing else.
They don't want it. Well, at the end of the day, in the fourth quarter, players gonna decide games. So you need to put a player in the game. I'm not advocating for Skeldon or McDaniel, but at the end of the day, you need a baller in the game when the game matters.
Facts.
And at this point, we all know that every time Bubba McDaniel been put in a situation where he had the ball, you know what you got. Right?
Well, I
and
mean,
Grossi,
hold on, wait. I can't go all the way because he did it to Alcorn. He did make that last drive against Alcorn, put him in a position to make the field goal. So I'll give him that. But what I'm saying is
they had 300 yards rushing, Scotty.
But he still had to make throws, and the guys came up with plays at the end of the game. I'm just saying. But my thing is this though. He's going against a different monster. That was my only thing. This ain't Alcorn. This ain't UAPB. This ain't PV. This is Jackson State's defense, and it's a different monster. That's why you need a guy, like you said, that's a dog. You need a dog at the quarterback position. But go ahead. And guys to make plays.
No, you're exactly right. But what I'm saying, Bubba not a dog, and guess what? He don't even bring the dog out in the other players. Like that's one thing that Shador does as a quarterback. He may not be the most dynamic athlete, but there's something about him that makes him bring out the dog in Malachi Wiseman, Corbin, and even to this game, I think the offensive line overachieved in the passing game as far as pass protection. Now they can't run the ball worth of shit. You're gonna have to if you want to run the ball for Jackson State, you're gonna need a whole new line because they can't move nobody out the way. The only thing I can say about them is that in must-pass situations, right? If you don't blitz, they can protect you.
Facts.
But if you blitz, and they have to step outside and block somebody, you're gonna get a straight run on in Shador. And you were exactly right about the defensive coordinator for Southern. In that particular situation, you cannot let Malachi Wiseman go one-on-one when you 40 yards from the end zone, knowing that once he takes somebody in that deep water, you don't have nobody who can swim with him.
Bro, he going to
do it, man.
I love it.
You're doing a great job, Scotty.
I appreciate it. Mikey, talk about James Houston. What is there to talk about James Houston, bro? Like if you want to be a real $100 real quick, What is there to say? What's really there? I mean, he made a big sack at the end of the game, but if we're being honest, he was a non-factor most of the game. He only showed up when it mattered, which is great, but that's pretty much it. He was not the key guy in this game. Now, like I said, he showed up when it mattered, right? So he made that sack, made it 1st and 20 or whatever. And Bubba has to get rid of the ball right there. I mean, the running back is breaking on a Texas route. It's wide open. Just lead him. He catches it. And he runs probably for another 5 yards. But honestly, Houston was not. Southern did a great job blocking. Better than any team before. Now, if you want to talk about Hampton, most definitely. You want to talk about Higgins and a couple big tackles? Okay, cool. But Houston wasn't the Houston of old, so I don't know what you asking me to talk about him for. Like, he did his job. Hey, caller, you loud, talk to me.
What's going on, boss?
What's up, man? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Scotty, you doing a good job, brother. My name is Diallo, man. I'm calling from Ohio, man. First-time caller. Been listening a few times in the past. But this was a really good game tonight, man. JSU showed some true grit. They could have laid down, but they didn't, man. And I know you talk about Shador's athleticism. He's not the most athletic, but I love the fact that he's a smart player and he does what he does. He stays within himself. He don't really try to do something that he can't really do. The play of the game for me was after he took the sack on first down. That last drive is when he threw the ball to Corbin and he made the beautiful tippy toe catch. I mean, that dude is unreal, man. You're absolutely correct. I was frustrated all year with their lack of a running game, but as you stated, they don't need a running game when you have those receivers, man. And he became the running game when they was in the empty backfield.
Facts. When
they playing man to man.
Facts.
You go get 10 to 15 yards every time. You know what I mean? So
Facts.
Great team win, man. I can't wait. The vet go be rocking next week. But I got a question for you, Scotty.
Talk to me.
How is the SWAC championship go be at the vet? It's normally in Houston. Did they decide to move it to Jackson? That missed me. I didn't see how that happened.
Yeah. So they went back to the best team record gets the home field advantage.
Got it. I missed that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, man, I'm in Ohio, man. I used to live in Jackson, man. You got people up north in the Midwest following you and support you, man. Keep up the great work.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. My girl's from Maslin, so she's from up that way too.
Oh, she's from Northeast. That's up there where LeBron and them from.
Yeah,
Cleveland
that's where she's
and
from.
Akron.
Yeah.
Yep.
All
Yes,
right.
sir. All right, be easy, fam.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. What's up, man? Hey, I'm calling from East St. Louis, representing PB. But I want to talk about what was the foolishness of the dude passing the ball to number 21 in those last minutes. I'm just trying to figure out what was he trying to prove right there.
You talking about who you talking about? Bubba? You talking about Bubba throwing the ball to 21?
Yeah. Okay. The first pass.
Hey, turn your
flicked off.
Yeah,
then
turn
he went
your,
that way. He
turn
went
your
up to him
background
again.
down.
He threw the interception.
Turn your background down for me. Turn your background down for me.
Hold on. Yeah, when he the last plays of the game when they were trying to score.
Oh, you talking about throw the jump balls to you. Listen.
Yeah. First it was the jump ball, but then he threw it. I'm trying to figure out what he thought it was getting ready to happen. When he came back at him again.
No, that's what you supposed. Listen, bro. Listen. I'm not blaming that on Bubba. My dude is 6'5". Shiloh is like 5'11". Like, are you kidding me? That's what you want. You want that matchup. Like, what are we talking about? Like, any real quarterback can say, listen, bro. If you got a guy who's 6'5", one-on-one with a safety that's 5'11", I'm going to the huddle and say, hey, I'm throwing you the ball. Now, let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you this. You put Malachi Wyman in the same situation. Are you throwing that ball?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then. You're supposed to throw that ball. You're supposed every time you have the opportunity, you throw that ball. The guy that you're throwing it to is no.
Listen, I agree with you.
Listen,
I agree with you.
This is my thing.
But did he look like a six? But did he look like the one that was the aggressor? He didn't look like he's gonna be the one to be the aggressor right there. He didn't even like he played the ball.
That's my point. Michael Irvin always said the reason I attacked the ball the way I did because I had to protect Troy Aikman. He said that all the time. The 6'5"
Yes, sir.
guy did not want to protect his quarterback. You have to be more aggressive than the DB. And if I'm being honest, that pick is not on. But none of those picks on. I won't say none of the picks. That pick he threw at the end of the game was not on Bubba. It's simply if I play receiver, right? You know, I don't care what you're talking about. You know the ball's coming to you because they probably told you in the huddle, hey, go make us a play. So as soon as you break out on the fade, you should be tracking the ball. All right. He wasn't tracking the ball. He just running. Shador is tracking the ball. If we're both
right.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
For sure. Hey, man, I got mad respect for your show, man. I am calling from East St. Louis, man. Also representing the Bluff for Graduate. We're going to be back out there next year. But, man, I love to you, man. Keep doing what you're bringing that pressure, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Like, bro, like, no. Like, I'm taking that opportunity, but I need my guy to make a play. Make a play. The first one was the worst. He didn't even jump. You 6'5", and you look like you can't even get off the ground. What are we doing? Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Yeah.
What's up?
You said as you shouldn't have took the field goal. If they would have took the field goal, all they would need was a field goal to win at the end. And they wouldn't have to, try to go for the home run.
I give you that, but I still wouldn't do it. I wouldn't have done that. I still wouldn't have done it. I would have went for because when you're playing a team like Jackson State, listen, I was just taught by different kind of coaches. The coaches that I was taught by was you go get the dub, take the dub. So, and at the end of the day, you just gotta go. In my mind, you just gotta go get it. You gotta go win the game. Shador and Jackson State went to take the game from you. That's what they did. So in my mindset, I got to do the same thing. I got to take the game from you.
Yeah, but they were winning. So when you say keep your foot on your neck, I think get any money you can get.
Nah, I don't. Nah, bro. Nah, that's chump change to Jackson State. That's the problem. What you saw in the last 8 minutes, that's Jackson State all the time. That's the problem. Even though it wasn't going their way today, 9 times out of 10, what you saw in the last 8 minutes of the game is what Jackson State does in the second half of most games. They just turn it on and you can't stop the avalanche. So at the end of the day, you got to because you're not going to be in that position very often. So you have to take the touchdown. You just got to.
Yeah, I dig what you're saying, but my thing is Southern would have had a better chance to actually win the game at the end. If they would have taken the field goal, all they would have needed was a field goal to win.
Sir, but
that's all I'm saying. I feel what you're saying, but I'm just giving another
and at the
scenario
end of the day,
that could have worked better in their favor.
Jackson State is still listen, bro. You're going to have to play. What you saw defensively is when you're up by a touchdown. When you have to score a touchdown. What you would have seen defensively if they needed 3 points would have been a whole completely different scheme. You know what I'm saying? So now you're dealing with the pressure of having to make plays with pressure in your face and all that type of stuff. It's just a different atmosphere, and I don't think Southern would have been ready. But I do agree with you. You go get the field goal. You get that. You only got to kick a field goal to win the game. Okay, cool. But in my opinion, how I would have played it, I would have done the same thing 9 times out of 10, period. Point blank, period.
I think it's one of those plays that if it would have worked, it would have been, it would have been genius, but it didn't work. So, I get what you're saying. I just wanted to put that out there because you were saying that if they wanted to take the field goal, that they didn't know football. And I just wanted to clear that up a little bit. That don't exactly mean you don't know football. That just means that if it would have worked, it would have worked, but I just want to throw that out there. Good shit, man. Good show.
Appreciate the call, my boy.
They needed 3 points.
Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hello?
Yeah, you live. Talk to me. Turn your background down.
Okay, gotcha. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Listen, I was calling. Just want to congratulate you. I watch your show a lot.
Thank
I'm
you,
a
sir.
big swag guy. I've been following Jackson State ever since I was in high school back in the Jerry Weiss and Willie Totten days. You know, for a long time, I always thought you was a diehard Jackson State undercover hater. But tonight, you've given Jackson State their props and you calling it just like you're seeing it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, keep up the good work.
No problem. Thank you so much. At least somebody came to the light. Somebody came to the light. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, yeah, man, I watch the show. I'm calling from Los Angeles, man.
Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm from LA, man. I watch the show, man. I enjoy your show. But I agree with you, man. That team was 4-5, and they had to go for that touchdown.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had to. They had to go. That would have changed the whole play calling for Jackson State. But I agree with you, man. 4-5, you really got nothing to lose. You go for that touchdown.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side of things, man, I love you. Like I said, I love your show, man, and keep it coming, man.
Hey, appreciate
Keep
you,
it
my boy.
coming.
Thank you for rocking with me.
Oh yeah.
Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, y'all, my bad, bro.
No, you good.
All right. I just had a question. Like, I've been watching off and on the whole season at Jackson State, and like I see they struggle to run, and it seems like their wide receivers will get up and like catch anything. Like, do you feel like they underutilize their passing game through the whole season?
No.
I feel like they should have been. I feel like they should have passed more. Like they should have been like Kansas City or something like that. Like just passing all the time.
They mostly do. I mean, if you really like this is what Jackson State does, right? If they know you can, if they start the game off right, and they see that they can run the ball on you, they're going to run the ball on you. They're going to try to establish the run. Like any good offensive coordinator is going to try to see if they can run the ball. If they notice they can't run the ball, then they're going to go to what they do well, which is throw the ball. But you don't want your quarterback to keep dropping back because you don't want your quarterback to take unnecessary hits. But at the same time, if that's effective, it's just as good as a run game. A 3-yard hitch, a 5-yard hitch is just as good as a 4-yard run. No different. So Jackson State, TC Taylor, before TC Taylor, it was a very, very basic offense, but they still like to throw the ball a lot. And whoever said they're balanced, they're not balanced. They're not a balanced team. So that's a lie. But what you want to do is you want to see if you can, like Texas Southern, right? They established the game. They're like, oh shoot, we can run the ball. So they ran the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like they did a lot more runs because they were breaking it off 5, 6, 8, 10, 20-yard runs. But once you see that it's not going nowhere, you get away from it and you throw the ball because we got better athletes. So that just is what it is.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You see what I'm saying? So that's usually how TC Taylor calls the game. He did a couple stuff today that was just like head scratching, like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like that double reverse for what? For what?
Yeah.
That was dumb as hell. Dumb as hell. But it is what it is.
Yeah, but all right, man. I ain't never seen the show before, but I like it, man.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the call. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Coach Green, do you see a member icon beside your name? Stop putting your number in the chat. Wait in line. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Yeah, this your boy, man, from the 850, man, from Florida, man, from 305, right, from down to the 904. Shit. I'm just saying, though, on before halftime, Southern was on the 1-yard line, right, and apparently they ain't blow the whistle, the man got an end zone. Okay, apparently he was pushing to the end zone. Why is it that the referee said that the man was down, the ball was down, the man was down? When he apparently the whistle was not blown as he was in the end zone. Okay, they ain't stopped. They did the right thing. They ain't blow the whistle while the play was still going. I'm talking about this. Southern could have been up 21 what? 7 at halftime. What? 28, 7 or
21-7.
21-7.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, they gonna, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I hope Deion ain't paying them refs off over though.
You think he paying ref off in Baton Rouge? You think he paying the refs off in Baton Rouge?
I mean, it looked like the man was in the end zone. What you think about it? I'm saying, right before halftime, the man was pushed into the end zone. How was he down? How was he down when he was pushed into the end zone? Offensive line pushed him in the end zone.
I agree with you, man. Listen, I agree with you, but at the end of the
They
day,
took away a touchdown from Southern. What was the final score of the game? I mean, I was
21-17.
I really was. But see, we supposed to
21-17.
don't try that with us. Oh, hell no.
21-17 was the final
Fam,
score.
all day. All day.
All
day.
Appreciate the
You see
call.
that 7?
Oh man, now you're rambling. Can't understand you when you're rambling. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, Shotty.
Yeah, you're live. Talk to me.
I have 2 questions for you.
Talk to me.
The first question is, how did it feel to be in the presence of excellence when you met Deion Sanders?
I'm not gonna lie. When I met him, I got starstruck. It was different because I felt it over. When he FaceTimed me the first time and when he talked to me, I was like, oh my God, I'm talking to Deion Sanders. Like I was shaking my phone. I was like, my hands were shaking because me and my family are Dallas Cowboy fans. So I grew up as a heavy, like the bandana, all that type of stuff. So meeting him was like every my dream, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I was a big fan. So definitely starstruck.
Okay, I only have 2 more comments. The first comment is, why can't you bring some of your MVPs to your show live so we can meet them, get to know them, and maybe even ask questions to them?
MVPs? What are you talking about?
Yeah, like for example, Houston's a monster when it comes to JSU.
Okay.
He's a monster. But the thing is, he doesn't get no FaceTime because he's in a small college. If you would be in a big college, you wouldn't even see him on ESPN.
Okay, so this is how it works, right? Jackson State is really protective over their players. So any interview that you see is me and a player, agreeing to it, or me having to, with the NIL deal, I have to pay them to get them on the channel. Like, so it's like Jackson State is really, really particular about their players. For real. They're really locked in on their stuff.
Okay, so here's my last question.
All right.
First of all, you're doing a good job. But here's my last question. My last question is, what happens if JSU loses? So what's going to happen then in order to go to the championship?
Nothing happens. They're in the SWAC championship no matter what.
And when is that going to take place?
I think in December sometime. So, but I think somebody in the chat, but you can Google that. Just Google SWAC championship date and it'll let you know.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. Somebody said I'm internationally known. Let me see. Nick Round. Hey, Nick, honestly, a lot of Jackson State kids actually fuck with me real hard. They hit me up all the time. So in your face. What's up, Coach Green?
Man, I can't believe my membership didn't update.
Yeah, man.
I didn't notice it until you said so.
Well, go ahead. You live.
Damn. All right. Man, I caught the ending after our game today. And God damn, Shadur. I couldn't believe he made that throw. But I gotta give credit to the receiver that made the adjustment though, that you were just talking about, that Southern receiver didn't do.
Malachi Wyman.
Yeah. That boy. And look, he tried to hit him earlier in that quarter, but he just dropped it.
He didn't drop it. The DB put his arm down. If you saw it, like the DB played good defense and put his arm down.
Man, my car didn't decline, bro. I know my car didn't decline. I got too much money on my car for it to decline, man. Don't do me like that on here.
That's what they said.
Not on here, man. But anyway, man. What is your takeaway from Southern, bro?
Their coaches don't know how to coach. In big
Why
moments.
you say that?
In big moments, right? Because Listen, okay. There's I don't know. I mean, you coach basketball, right?
Yeah.
And when you're down the stretch and you need a play, don't you have a play to go? Like you're like, hey, like you have a play either drawn up for a particular person or a particular setup play for, you know, where you have a couple options. I don't think that the coaches, I don't think that the coaches on Southern have plays that they can just say, hey, let's run this defense and make a play in it, or not really make a play, but just be solid. You know what I'm saying? No, like that's the funny thing with defenses, right? It's a lot like you're looking for the blown play or you're looking for the mismatch. But in the situation that you're put in this situation, you have to understand what Jackson State is trying to do to you. Like you gotta like number 20, when they got the fade ball to number 20, the first touchdown, right? To Malachi when he has the adjustment. You gotta I'm shading my safety so far over there. Shador should just know I can't throw it there. Like, that's what you do. You move your safety. Shador is not dumb. He reads defenses. Yeah. So if I can see it from the TV sitting in my home in the house, watching it on YouTube, I'm like, this safety is way too far over. You don't think Shador Sanders, who's been playing quarterback his whole entire life, does not see the same thing where he's like, damn, you really gonna put 6'6" Malachi Wyman by himself? Okay, let's make this work. That's what they're doing. So that's literally what they're doing.
He kept going over there. I wonder why they wasn't dumb to you, because he kept on testing it.
Just kept on throwing there. So for me as a defensive coordinator, it's the same thing. It's the same way I feel about Houston. He is not going to beat me. Somebody else has got to beat me. But that's the thing that bothers me so much about coaches. Like, if you lose the game with Keith Corbin breaking your dude off in the middle and hitting a post route, okay, cool. But you getting beat by Malachi Wyman constantly doing go routes, what are we doing?
Hey, I don't know. Have they been watching every game since Malachi been playing? Because that's all he's been doing.
I don't know, man. And what makes it so bad is it makes me feel dumb because I'm like, is it really that hard? Like, it really, like, I really have to question myself sometimes because I'm like, I'm making it sound really simple, but is it really that simple?
Yeah.
Because it looks simple enough to me. Okay, I'm going to go too high. You go 5 wide. I got 3 down. That means I got 8 in coverage. I might leave 1 for a spy. I still got 7. So I got 5 on your guys. I got 2 safeties over the top. Okay, we're going to ride it like this. That's how we're going to ride it out. But even if your spy doesn't go down with Shador or whatever, you can have him like a cover 2 Tampa or a robber or something like that. Just make it make sense to me. Like, for me, if I'm going against, go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask you this question. Since I didn't see the first half, did they at least double him in the first half?
Nah,
it was 0-0 from what I saw.
Nah, the Southern was getting after Shador in the first half. They were sending like 5 and 6 guys. So, and they were getting home.
Mm-hmm. So what they changed up in the second half?
They just executed better. They didn't change nothing up. Jackson State didn't do nothing different. They just executed. When you're the better team, you just execute. Southern didn't.
I'm talking about Southern. Did Southern make some type of adjustment?
Southern didn't make any adjustments. To me, what you should have been doing is they got too cute. Southern got too cute, in my opinion. Like, when it's 3rd and 3, you're doing a pitch, a short, what is it called? A short option, right? So you're doing a short option. So you're faking it, a dive, and you're pushing in a quick option. Why? You just got 7 yards pounding it up the middle. For what? What are we doing? Run that hole right up the middle again. Your offensive line is built for that.
So they was working in the first half, running up the middle?
Hell yeah. They had like 98 yards in the first. You got to watch the game, man. Like, you got to go watch the game to understand.
I saw the second half.
You got to go watch the first half to understand what's going on.
I saw the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you can't have a conversation if you ain't watched the game. Like, you got to go watch the game and then come back and talk to me.
Yeah, because I just had to ask you about the first half because I saw the fourth quarter.
Yeah. So but, hey, appreciate the call, Coach.
Was ridiculous in the fourth.
Let me see. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Yo, what's up? You live. Talk to me.
Okay. I don't know if man, is this the shit talking segment of the show yet? Have we gotten to that part yet?
I mean, go ahead. It's whatever to me.
Yeah. Well, this is Charlie, man. I'm calling from Dallas, and I represent Jackson State University. And that was a hell of a comeback. That might be the comeback of our old comebacks, right there. And Southern, ain't got shit to say. Niggas was been talking shit all fucking week. Yellow and whatever blue, and came out with the 6-color blue this year. They still got their ass beat the fuck blue. So great, I'm happy, I'm excited and ecstatic. Going back to that touchdown, what a so-called touchdown. Now, if forward progress is stopped, and at the end of the play, granted the refs are trash, but that's a question right there. If you answer that question,
Let me ask
if you
you
know anything more about the rules of
Let
football.
me ask you a question.
When forward
Let
progress
me
is
ask you a
stopped, that
question.
should be the
You
end of
just
the
asked
play,
your
right?
question. Can I ask you a question? The question back at you is, when does forward progress stop?
Well, yeah. Well, when forward progress is stopped,
when
is at the end of the play?
When? That's I'm asking you. When is forward progress
Okay.
stopped?
The goal line. I'm talking about the particular play, the goal line play.
I know that.
Where,
I said when is listen to the question I'm asking you. When is forward progress stopped? I'm asking you.
Before the second surge. See, the whistle should have been blown after that first surge.
Then
the
the forward progress
progress
is
had
not
been stopped.
No. See, once again, you're misinformed. Forward progress is stopped when the whistle is blown. That's what happens.
The whistle was never blown.
Then the forward progress wasn't
The whistle
stopped.
was never blown.
Then the forward progress wasn't stopped. Then ta-da!
Really?
What are we talking about?
No, I mean, I'm saying, we all know the refs ain't shit. Refs was trash, right? Can we agree on that?
Oh, I 100% agree. 100%.
Okay, they were making mistakes, and what I'm stating is that was a mistake. That was a mistake that was made. That ball carrier was not going any further. He was stopped at the goal line. The whistle should have been blown dead right there, but it wasn't. And to this time, they still haven't blown the whistle on that particular play. They just came in and waved their hands in the air.
So was it a touchdown?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was loud.
So
I'm
was
watching
it a
on
touchdown?
TV. I can hear a whistle, but all I saw was just hands coming in waving the play.
So was it a touchdown?
Say it again.
Was it a touchdown?
No.
Why not?
For the simple fact, well, shoot, I don't know. They ain't got but so many cameras in the stadium. So from the angle that I saw, the ball never crossed the plane. Never. Not even on the second surge.
Okay.
So, we can dispute back and forth. My eyes seen one thing, y'all eyes seen another. But that's pretty much it. Southern ain't shit. P, I love. We running this shit. Coach Prime ain't going nowhere. He's gonna be there until his kids graduate. Holla at you, man. You have a good show.
Appreciate it.
Keep doing your thing.
You know what? When I get callers like that, this is all I can do. When I get callers like that, this is all I feel like I can do.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's all I can do when I get callers like that. That's all I can do. I just let it ride. I just let it ride. That's it. Once again.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's it. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Yo.
Caller, you live. Talk to me.
Yo.
Yep. You live. Talk to me.
I ain't know nothing that guy you just talking to. What he was talking about? I ain't know nothing he talking about.
Hey, turn your background down.
I ain't know nothing that. Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy that was just on the mic, I don't know what he was talking about. But hey, I'm with Jack State though. That was a good game though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
You waited in line all that time just to say that?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate the call. Oh my gosh. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Scotty, what's going on?
What's
man?
good, man? Just chilling, man. Just chilling.
Oh man, listen, I thought that game was entertaining. I'll come to your YouTube channel, man. I don't know, y'all tip for tat tonight.
Man, I'm just trying to make it through, man. Just trying to make it through.
Yeah, but this is Jimmy from Beaumont.
Talk to me.
Man, I haven't been this excited about a college football game since UT beat USC.
Okay.
I mean,
oh shoot! You talking about the championship game, Vince Young? Hey, that game was lit.
Yeah.
Man, I still remember the title. It said Invincible. Oh man, yeah, great game. Great game. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Love that game. One of the best national championships ever.
Man, so real quick, we starting to see kind of the effects. Now we're not talking about 10 degrees or 5 or 10 below zero, but you started seeing the effects of that 40-degree temperature, right? And having to rely on that pass game. So I'm kind of concerned because from here it just get colder, right? So
that's real.
At some point, Jackson State, they're going to have to establish a run game if they're going to at least get through the SWAC championship. Now, once we get in the dome, we're good, right? We're home free. But for at least that SWAC championship, we're going to have to establish a run. Now, for what Deion Sanders and his family is doing for Jackson State and that community, Deion is going to have to pull a 95 Art Mardell whenever he snuck the Cleveland Browns franchise.
Boy, if you talking about moving Jackson State up in conferences, bro, please stop. Just don't even do that. Don't even.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen what I'm saying. So people been speculating about him leaving. I'm saying he has that community so excited that if he's going to leave, he's going to have to sneak out in the middle of the night and have police escort while doing it. Yeah, because man, with the excitement that he's bringing to that community, man, they not gonna take that well.
Oh, at all. If he dips, I don't. Man, listen. Listen.
Yeah, matter of fact, they're gonna have to do a ESPN 30 for 30.
Catch me if you can. That's what it's gonna be called. Catch me if you can. Catch me if you can.
All right.
That's funny. Hey, you too, man. Appreciate it.
Good stuff.
That boy said a 30 for 30. That was funny. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hello?
What's up? You live.
Yeah, what's up, Scotty?
What's goody? Talk to me.
Yeah, I want to say I appreciate your show and God bless you, my man.
Oh man, thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a hell of a game though. That was a hell of a game. I feel like during the end when the game got really tight, I feel like Southern coaches, they pretty much like they depend too much on the clock to run down instead of being aggressive and actually just sticking to the plays they were doing at the beginning of the game when they had the quarterback in number 12 when they started doing the tight end screen from the other side. I think that was kind of confusing on JSU because JSU, one thing about JSU is that Shiloh is not good in coverage, and Aubrey Miller, he get confusing coverage too. So I think they should have used that to their advantage. But overall, it was a great game though. It was a great game.
It was a good game. It was a really good game. Hey, appreciate the call,
man.
my boy.
So Thank you, man.
No problem. Hey, before I get close to ending this show, hey, I want to make sure you guys, go. All Script is also on podcast and Spotify, all right? Go check it out. If I did it on podcast so guys wouldn't have to keep their YouTube open at work so they won't get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Get your Bluetooth headphones, put me on your podcast speakers, you know what I'm saying? Your little stuff. You can just listen at work or whatever. And I upload the stuff daily, all right? Trying to make sure it stays up to date. But the podcast is out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Make sure you check it out. If you go listen, please leave a review. That's all I'm asking. It could be, hey, Scotty, you trash. Hey, Scotty, you're the best. I'm not here to buy you no 5 stars. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you hate it, you hate it. If you're not, you're not. It is what it is, all right? Because you can't say you hate me, but yet still you still on my stream. So that's just how life is. But to each his own. All right, so make sure y'all go check out the podcast and sign up and leave a review. Thank you so much. Hey, caller, you loud, talk to me.
Hey, Scotty.
What's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Rob Jack.
Talk to me.
I asked you about the whole line of Southern versus Jack.
Hey, your phone, you sound like you're on speaker. You on speaker?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get a little closer. It's hard to hear you.
No.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah. Better. Much better.
JSU D-line versus
Hello? Rob. Okay. Hey, Rob, call back in. You're breaking up really bad, all right? Call right back in. All right. Thanks for the podcast because Delta be on my ass about my phone and them hangers. Hey, no problem, man. I know a lot of people be at work when they try to listen to me. So, you know what I'm saying? I know that podcast, just push play and let it ride. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. All right. So it is what it is. I appreciate you. I'm doing your play-by-play inside the game. Your seconds of both factual and entertaining. Thanks, Gene. Appreciate it, Gene. Appreciate that. All right. You know who I'm ending it with. Hey, B, it's on you.
Can we bow our heads and say a little prayer for Coach Rollins? He had that game in his grasp, and I don't know what they were thinking about. So as we saying that prayer, can we pour out a little drink? Next on the church agenda, Bishop Campbell and I will be at the Wesson for the Jackson State and Alcorn. It's a BYOB, affair. I can't tell you which Wesson we gonna be at. Just look for the black Cadillac truck sitting on 22 with the Florida tag. All right. If you don't know who this is Mr. Who That Nigga on that Nat. Criticize. Can I get a hate?
Hey.
All right. Hey, Script, man, I think I'm going to have to take back these tubs of Betty Crocker of vanilla, man. I didn't get them little big ones. I got the triple big ones, man.
You trash, bro. Y'all barely by the skin of your teeth got that game, bro.
Hey, much love I got for you, yeah. I ain't gonna take them back, man. I ain't gonna even take them back, Hey, I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna make sure I bring them to you, man. Might have a plastic spoon for you.
I only do butter knives. Listen, hey, quick story, right? The only reason I use butter knives for everything. I don't, unless I go to like a nice steakhouse, I'll use the steak knife. But literally, bro, I use a butter knife for everything. I cut vegetables. I don't like to cut myself. So I'm really scared of knives. So I use butter knives to cut everything. Vegetables, chop up anything, cut anything. Listen, you want to see me cut something? I do damage with a butter knife, bro. I'm telling you, I do damage with a butter knife. Try me, bro. Try me, but go ahead.
No, guy, I just find it amazing that, hey, you use a butter knife for everything, so you wouldn't self-inflict yourself and cut yourself on mistake, though. Exactly. But, hey,
that, hey, to each his own, you know, I ain't criticizing.
Oh man, for real, but go ahead.
Oh, I got one more thing to say, you know. Hey, Tamona said earlier, you know, about Shiloh. Man, Shiloh got drugged. He was almost like 2 steps away from being drugged in the end zone. But that's all I wanted to say about Shiloh. This is Mr. Who That Nigga on That Nat, reporting live from the couch. This has been nothing but comedy. This is sponsored by Taste of the South. We fulfill all Jackson State needs. And yes, we will be at the Capital City Classic in full effect. Hey, go Braves, go Braves, go Braves. Y'all have a good one.
Hey, you too, B. Appreciate you, man. All right, man. I'm about to get up out of here, guys. Listen, listen, great game, man. Great game. I'm about to go call some Southern people, see if they still alive. You know, just to see if they okay, you know, see if they didn't get admitted. You know, we'll call some Southern friends and just see, you know, see if they're okay. See if they didn't go fight Rollins or nothing like that. If they didn't go shoot, you know, Zach Grossi, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But guys, appreciate you guys for rocking with me, all 752 of y'all. I know I ain't got no 752 likes, so I ain't even gonna trip off it. Once again, shout out to my member, David Smith, who got engaged today. Shout out to you, my guy. All right. Follow me on my Off Script Facebook page, Off Script. All right, go look me up. And last but not least, all right, go check out the podcast. All right. Go check out the podcast. Go do what you do. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And all you black people who are going to cancel your memberships tomorrow, probably, thank you for investing in the channel. All right. I'm going to just go ahead and say that because I know how y'all get down. You can be like, I hate that nigga. I had to do it to watch the rest of the game. Cancel. All right. It's just $5, guys. I mean, you spend that on a cup of coffee. So relax. Okay. Just, it's $5 a month. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it get your panties in a bunch. All right. So until next time, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to holler. God bless.